The scent of ambition hung heavy in the air of King's Landing, a subtle but pervasive perfume that Sir Otto Hightower, Hand of the King, inhaled with practiced ease. With King Aegon II on the shaky throne, Otto set about shoring up its foundations, a grand chessboard of lords and ladies, sellswords and alliances. Ravens, those black-feathered messengers of fate, took flight from the Red Keep, their destinations as varied as the houses they served. Winterfell's icy grip, the lofty Eyrie, the bustling river run, the distant White Harbour, the merchant haven of Gulltown, the strategic Bitterbridge, the isolated Fair Isle, and 100 other noble seats. For those closer to the capital, riders were dispatched, their horses thundering across the King's Road, bearing summons for lords and ladies to swear fealty to the new king. Even Dorne, ever the outlier, received an overture, its prince Corin Martell, having recently clashed with Daemon Targaryen in the war for the Stepstones. Yet ever independent, Dorne refused to be drawn into the brewing storm. A chill wind, not of the natural world, but of fear, began to nip at Aegon II's heels. News of the fall of Harrenhal, a mighty fortress now brought to its knees, and the stinging defeats at the burning mill and stone hedge, gnawed at his resolve. His anxieties deepened with each returning raven, particularly those from the Reach, a land the Greens had believed to be their stronghold. While House Hightower of Oldtown and House Redwine of the Arbor remained steadfast, other prominent houses, Costain of Three Towers, Mullendore of Uplands, Tarley of Hornhill, Rowan of Golden Grove, and Grim of Greyshield, had shockingly declared for Rhaenyra. The divided loyalties within the Reach left the regents of the young Lord Lionel Tyrell, the Castellan, Steward, and his own mother, to choose neutrality, a devastating blow to Aegon's cause. Thoughtful, Otto, ever the pragmatist, dispatched word to his nephew, Lord Ormond Hightower, tasking him with the unenviable duty of quelling these burgeoning rebellions in the Reach. Further blows rained down upon Aegon. Rejections from the proud Vale, the staunch North, and the constant, grating complaints of merchants whose livelihoods were choked by the sea snake's blockade of Blackwater Bay. Otto's attempts to court Dalton Greyjoy, the fearsome Red Kraken of the Iron Islands, proved fruitless. He then pivoted, his strategic mind seizing on what he perceived as Daemon Targaryen's greatest vulnerability, his long-standing feud with the Kingdom of the Three Daughters. Envoys were dispatched, bearing promises of exclusive trading rights in King's Landing, and more audaciously, the cession of the Stepstones, a territory the Iron Throne had never even truly claimed. If the Triarchy would only clear the gullet of the Valyrian fleet. Yet the Triarchy, governed by a ponderous High Council, moved with the speed of a glacier. This agonizing delay proved to be the final thread in Otto's long and distinguished career as Hand. Aegon II, increasingly desperate and impatient, dismissed his grandfather, turning instead to the stern counsel of Sir Criston Cole. Sir Criston, known as the Kingmaker for his role in placing Aegon on the throne, wasted no time. His first counsel was as brutal as it was direct. Those who denied the king fealty were to be treated as traitors. And so a grim spectacle unfolded in the Red Keep's yard. Blackened with grime and despair, the prisoners, loyal to Rhaenyra, were dragged forth before the king's justice and his executioner's axe. A last chance was offered, a final, desperate plea to swear fealty to King Aegon. Only Lords Butterwell, Stokeworth and Rosby, their wills brave. But Lords Hayford, Merryweather, Hart, Buckler, Caswell, and the resolute Lady Fell, along with 8 landed knights and 20 servants and retainers, stood defiant, true to their vows to defend Rhaenyra's rights. Their unwavering loyalty cost them their heads, which were soon mounted on spikes above the gates of King's Landing, a gruesome testament to the king's newfound ruthlessness. Even the hallowed ranks of the Kingsguard were not spared the dance's divisive fury. Upon the death of King Viserys I, the 7 sworn brothers, paragons of chivalry, found themselves split. Sir Laurent Marbrand and Sir Eric Cargylls were already at Dragonstone, sworn to protect Rhaenyra and her supporters. They were soon joined by Sir Steffon Darklyn, together forming the stalwart core of Rhaenyra's nascent Queensguard. The other 4, Sir Criston Cole, Sir Aric Cargyll, Sir Rickard Thorne, and Sir Willis Fell, remained in King's Landing, their blades pledged to Aegon II and his greens broken. The tragic schism between the twin brothers Eric and Aric Cargylls became a mournful legend, immortalized by Lucien of Tarth in his haunting lament, "Farewell, my brother," a testament to the bitter divisions wrought by the Dance of the Dragons. The lines were drawn, the sides chosen. The drums of war, once a distant echo, now beat a deafening rhythm across the 7 kingdoms. What alliances will hold, and which will crumble under the weight of this brutal conflict. For watching, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to help my channel grow.